go before the stream starts because my update is shit. Basically,
Nope, gotta record it for all time.
I haven't worked today. I haven't yet worked today. I'm dealing with some very unfortunate stuff. Which I don't want to go into anything, obviously, right now. I literally haven't done anything. I will try my best to make up the time, and I'm really sorry. Like, I feel awful about it. I really do. What was supposed to be kind of a quick thing today wound up being a lot longer, and it's dragging until now, and including going on. So I will. Yes, 100%, 100%. Yes, I'm just apologizing to the team for. I feel like I know nobody would be like mad at me for this or anything, but like I just feel like I've let people down because I haven't done anything today. So I will make up my time as best I can. And I pick Carl.
Hi.
Real.
Yesterday I did some stuff, some social media stuff. We had a couple design talks. Besides that, not a ton going on. Today, let me see what my calendar says. Today we have team game time, which I suppose I should figure out what we're doing. We have, and then besides that, I think I'm just sort of trying to help push things along as much as possible. We didn't get to a pricing exercise yesterday. Maybe try and organize that today, and go from there. So, yeah, that's me. Who hasn't gone yet?
Everyone.
Brandon, then.
All right. So yesterday, I recorded more B-roll, and now I started chopping up that stuff into usable bits. Now I have 3 folders full of basically people jumping into systems and then going from fleet view to system view, going from system view jump, and then going from fleet view jump, title sequence, and from there I need to start normalizing the audio across those clips. So today we'll be doing all of that. I'm going to arrange them into sections, and then I'm going to create the cards, or I don't know the type, I don't know what they're called, but the word transitions describing what you're doing in the game. Put those all together. There's no music, so none of it is like set to a score. That would be nice, but I guess I'll use our theme right now, but it's not exactly exciting or hype inducing, so just figure it out. But yeah, I'm just chugging along on it. Yeah. So, Ant.
Yesterday I started with the creating a new map overall for that we can start messing with. Yeah, so it's not anywhere ready for use, that new map, but a lot of just, hey, I remember that the sci-fi polypack we're using has rings already. Like, I was like, let me bring the rings over and put those around a planet, make that planet bigger, put the sun in the scene. You have to do some changes to your player controller to play in that map, but you can't play in the map if you make the change. With some errors that aren't horrible. What the hell is that in the background? The clank, 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 clank.
No idea.
I don't think.
No idea. I think it's in your background.
No, I think it's in Brandon's.
It's like, okay. It was like someone doing dishes or something. Cleaning. So yeah, I messed with that a bunch. Worked on fixing up any problems with quests that were still outstanding. A little bit more there. That was most of my day yesterday. Today I fixed a number, found a bug that's affected long-range scanning, and there was a bug about building a second scanner on a different ship, and that scanner it visually wasn't working correctly. It was working, but it wasn't like showing any UI, which is the same reason building a long-range scanning installation and then trying to do long-range scanning wasn't popping its UI or anything. So figure that bug out. It cascaded through fixing it fixed a number of other bugs that people probably experienced. What else? So that's been the main bug. I've been working on checking through more quests, and then we're gonna work on the system map more. Most of my day. Maybe some tooltips for the quests, so you can get a little bit more detail about them. Yeah, just a mouse over tooltip that shows up when you mouse over. Yeah, it's easy enough. It's always been on my back list of like, oh, that should be added. But I think I should just do it. So yeah, that'll be my day. Hans.
Yep. So yesterday, I began to put together a boilerplate ELA. Probably leaning away from a terms of service since we aren't really doing any service aspects of stuff, and the TOS of Discord and all the places that people are interacting with us cover them, but probably combine some of the concepts from the terms of service into a standard EULA for now. If we do start moving down the path of where we have people interacting with each other and the such, we'll probably go to add the terms of service. So did that for a little while, and then did another set of passes on trying to figure out the next steps for what we want to do for materials. Just trying to anticipate a little bit about what Tyson's going to hand to us, and how we'll go about representing that in a way that's interesting. So I'm thinking I may sandbox myself out from the game a little bit and do some deep dives on porting in some of the paper texture stuff into what we have now in game, so we can start to see what the lighting pipeline looks like with that, because I just worry that those two are going to compete so hard that we're going to waste time if we're not looking at them in that context. So I may do that. I also spent a lot of time playing yesterday. I played the game a bunch of times, trying to just get a feel for what I like and what my hesitations are and how I want to see those things loop together. Part of my deal is like trying to think through what the next release or two looks like, and like what is going to be the most successful approach there. I think we've all done a good job of kind of getting there. I want to see how we thread that needle. So I spent a lot of time playing yesterday, and then I had a few one-on-ones. So it was nice to get caught up with you, Will. It was nice to chat. It's good to have you back. So that was my day. I choose Will.
Yesterday, I finished Persona Powers in theory. I have a bug that I'm considering added work that's not part of the Persona Powers that I'm working on now, which is a loading bug where I need to change some of the code around. Yep. Sweet. Sorry. Baby handoff. Yeah, so I have a loading bug right now. So if you save and load with Persona Powers on, you might get new additional Persona Powers, which is not the goal. So I'll fix that today. And after that, I don't actually have any big next steps planned. There's a lot of stuff in the bugs, though, so I will probably be doing that. Unless there's something someone really wants me to jump on.
No, I don't think there's anything huge. I think there's going to be a lot of get this thing fixed, like kind of moving towards just trying to, fix things, make things clearer where they're not.
I like fixing things.
Yeah.
D-Dog.
That's you, Brandon.
Brandon.
I went second.
What? Oh, you're on here. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Am I last? I was last.
Carl.
I went right
Carl
before you
went
showed up.
first.
Oh, okay. Got it.
In
Sorry,
your
Brandon.
face, Mr. Fuzzy Cameraman.
I know.
okay.
I'm trying to get it to focus. I think it's just because it's so dark in here.
It's pretty weird to hear someone call me B-Dog.
You mean appropriate?
Because it's usually B-Cat, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways.
But is it Grumpy Bee Cat?
I can't use that outside of our public Discord.
That's
fair.
true.
All right. So, someone should I play? I could play.
Yeah, we have some bugs to validate.
Yeah.
Well, the fuel refinery one, well, let me tell you, I validated the shit out of that yesterday.
It's fixed.
It's fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a lot of games yesterday.
So one of the
Too
things
many
that is,
yesterday.
this is just more of a piecemeal. I went through and changed a lot of numbers. So you can just
Okay.
generally do more things in a game. Like, scanning's a little bit faster. Building costs are a little cheaper. Like, essentially you're not competing for gas so much across so many things all the time. There's more
Could we make
more hard
long-
points per ship, basically. Slightly more, so you can actually build more things on a ship. So the actual competition for what you can do with a ship is the power, not the hard points. So you're enticed to upgrade your reactor so it can power all the hard points that you have,
Yeah.
etc., etc. So you could build scanners on multiple ships if you wanted to, or yeah, lots of things there where it was just like.
Do you have a list of those things that you want us to validate?
No, I don't think it's really a validation. Like, it's not validation. I would actually just like play the game. Can you do more things? Does it feel like you have choices as opposed to like, I build hydroponics on the military ship and that's all the military ship gets now. Like,
Actually, stopped building hydroponics in the military ship.
Which one do you build it on now?
I'm now building it on the freighter, and the military ship gets long-range scanning.
Yeah, because you got to
That's
do
true.
long-range scanning first thing, which is really annoying.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's one of the things we should bring up. Should I add in, even for before we get in the fleet building, should I just have the science ship show up again?
Oh
With
yeah,
the
let's try
long-range
5
scan.
ships.
Yeah,
Like,
we should.
That's
We should
it's trivial to add. Like, that ship exists. It's all JSON's all set up. I'll add a pre-built long-range scanner on it. There you go.
Also,
Have
we
we,
should probably make it so you don't need to long-range scan to jump, or we should drastically change the UI.
We need to change the UI for long-range scanning. I'm actually a huge fan of forcing long-range scanning in order to jump, but we definitely need a cooldown indicator.
No, that's added. That's all added now. That was a
Oh.
bug. That's the bug I fixed this morning.
Oh, okay.
And it has nothing to do with it. It was so if we had the long range scanner pre-built on a ship at the game start, all the UI would have worked fine. It's whenever middle of a game you build an installation that adds an ability, it wasn't hooking it up properly to all the callbacks it needed to be.
Do we? All right. Do we have like a
Fix that.
card?
Uh,
Is that the sensor installation
Yeah.
card?
And then I posted like this is also the same reason.
With that.
So yeah, the long range scanning has. If you've synced up, did you sync up, Brandon?
I did.
Okay. Boom.
Also, on the you have to long range scan in order to jump. I think with the new way we're thinking about systems, I would imagine that in order to jump to a new star, you have to spend time long range scanning.
Yes.
But potentially, you don't have to spend much time long range scanning or any time long range scanning to jump to another planet in the system.
Oh yes, we got abilities in.
What's up with that? Why
Yeah, some of them go to the corner for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Most of them don't, but
We'll have
some
to
of
figure
them
that
do.
out. That's really weird.
Yes.
Also, all of your characters now have persona powers, and you can see which one they have by mousing over them.
Dope.
If you happen to get the one efficient, you should just abuse the shit out of it because it's so OP.
You know I'm all about abusing efficient things.
Agrarian sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. Worth.
Oh, that is really
Super
good.
worth.
You won that lotto.
Frozen planets, I think, are actually usually
Really good.
Yeah,
Usually.
really
they're
good.
always my go-tos
Yeah.
because they have metal and food. What more do you need, really?
Oh, I also what does that say as the refined fuel cooldown on the tooltip for refined fuel?
18. Let me. Oh god, I need to find the ship. Can't look at it
right now. Okay, I think the tooltip's wrong there. It should bug that.
Okay.
It produces
Someone
more,
else gonna bug
generally
that.
reproduces
Yeah,
more. It's cheaper. I think it's 40 now, and will produce 5 fuel base.
Ooh.
But the thing is I wanted it to not, and I might change that again. I want it to produce, generally in this state, not an exact amount of fuel to number of ships you have in your fleet. So that makes that there's remainders of fuel and different. Because farther along, that should get more.
I can confirm that it cost 40 at least.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
should produce 5 when it's done at base level. It's like it's 5, 7, and 9. I did give you 5. Sweet. There's a tooltip thing that I would like to clean up in the clarity piece, which is you don't have to hand write all the stupid upgrade.
It's we're still taking the double click to open the jump menu.
Okay, so focusable is
And 2 clicks to confirm jump.
okay, so something's focusable there that's not. Can someone capture that one? Actually, a general task that should be done is we need to go through that entire jump UI, long range scanning and jump UI, and check all buttons for focusability.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
If somebody makes that ticket, I got really used to doing that. Assign that ticket to me. I'll do it today.
Sorry, make a ticket for what?
I can do it. I thought somebody was already capturing them. Hang on, I'll do it.
I captured the last one and then I spaced out. Sorry.
That's fine. So I'm making a ticket to go through the jump menu and long range scanning for all focusability. So I'm making the ticket right now.
So, find and gather gas. So, there is actually a thing here with these quests, the find and gather gas. It does do a check before spawning that quest, that there is actually gas somewhere in the system.
Okay, good.
And that means there is also metal in the system somewhere. Probably on a desert planet, honestly.
Yeah, it's on the there's on the barren, but I'm aggressive exploring the desert. We're just gonna do that. See if it has gas. Hello. Oh, rip. Rest in peace. 2 of the AF-1 landers hit unexpected turbines and collided during the mission. All souls lost. I like how it's like, how shall we proceed? They're dead. Great. I had more metal. Oh.
Actually, we should have added an option to that. That is, yeah, you always lose the population, but maybe you don't get the morale hit because an option could be spend 50 food to throw like a wake or something.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I haven't long range scanned. Who is? Why not? Put it on you. Oh, I am long range scanning right now. That's right.
You could also like try and hide the info.
Oh, that'd be a good one too.
There's a 50% chance that in like 2 minutes it will pop back up and you'll lose more morale.
Have I not found gas? I haven't. I did find and gather metal, so that didn't trigger again.
Okay, that one didn't trigger. Maybe these ones don't.
Well, I'm gonna test the ability now because I think Swarm. Yep, Swarm always trying to get me, man. Swarm is the one that never works.
All right.
Let's test it. Oh, see you later.
Crashed. Okay. Belay that order. Crash the game.
Stack trace. It worked when I tested it.
And I'm gonna wait for this crash log.
This is a really simple ability. I'm kind of surprised it crashed.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I don't null check the factions because could a faction be null?
Shouldn't be. Because you get the factions from the game state, right?
Yep.
There's no reason any of them would be null.
Even if you had like a mutiny previously or something.
It doesn't. It doesn't remove the faction.
Okay.
It just says that it mutinied. Like it leaves that info around so you can see it.
Well, I will not jump to assumptions. I will wait for that stack trace.
We chillin'. Is it normal for my thing to take this long all the time?
Sometimes, yeah. Good in-game state. Yep. Yeah, I don't know exactly where that one.
While we wait for stuff, game time today. Does anyone have any particularly spectacular suggestions?
League of Legends.
Die in a fire
Yeah, that's not
immediately.
spectacular.
Huh?
Spectacularly bad.
Sorry, I just beat pooped out, but I heard the die in a fire, so it's fine.
I'm a kind and supporting boss. Also, die in a fire. I mean, I'd be down for a Dauntless or Blackout Club again. Depending on how many people. I don't think you'd like Blackout Club, Will. And I tried to exclude you from everything. So, Borderlands feels like it excludes a lot of people too.
Gotta love Borderlands humor.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it excludes people because it's first person more
true.
than it's humor.
Also, it's a looter, so I mean, I'll play. Well, actually, I won't buy it, so there's that.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
It's like I will never play that game outside of a game time. All right, I posted that.
As I was harassing Carl with yesterday watching streams, it is worth looking at their Twitch integration for Borderlands 3 for streamers.
I saw that.
It's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, the loot chest and picking up people's what they open.
So the three
and adding it to your chest.
But it's a random chant. It's so.
Holy fuck!
So you can see, of course, they have the thing that shows you can look at the streamer's inventory, what their skills are, like what their current state is. But then they have other events that interact with chat, where when certain chests are opened in the game, it pops up a little thing in the corner saying, "I want to join the red chest event," and you join. And whenever the timer ticks down, it's probably like 30 seconds for everybody to join. A percentage of the people that joined get rewarded where they can select one piece of loot that was in that chest, and it's mailed to their account.
Oh my god.
And then, so that's how you get loot. There's an event where anytime a streamer who has this on levels up, a pinata is spawned on the ground, and chat gets to choose what, generally what out of 4 options gets to vote on what type of things are in that pinata. Is it a long range things? Is it like what type of guns or cash or lots of different things. And then every once in a while, whenever a badass with their, if for people that don't know Borderlands, they're elite mobs basically. As long as it's not a quest one, it will pull someone from chat. Like first, I'll say a badass is spawned. Do you want to join the event? You join the event. From someone who joined the event, gets chosen to be named as that mob in the game from chat, and then everyone who joined gets to vote if they want to level it up. Basically, every like 5 seconds, you're just voting to level it up, heal it, give it double damage, make it explode money or ammo or health or. So it's kind of a little bit more of chat versus the streamer at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I killed the streamer, or I was on the team that we killed the streamer. We kept doubling the damage and healing the thing.
Oh wow!
What
I
happened?
rolled 2 broad spectrum scannings. That seems really good.
So
Cool.
I just it's very, they went all out with their Twitch integration for that game.
That's cool. I wonder how it'll work for him.
It seems like just watching streamers, at least the streamers are engaging with it quite a bit because it engages their chat and people active in their community actually with them in the game. And
Yeah.
you can see
I've heard-
them like being angry at the chat, not angry, but like goading on the chat whenever like a badass is there, being like, "Don't you dare heal it."
It seems like loot games would go well on Twitch in general.
Yeah.
Although I don't watch Twitch, so I wouldn't know.
I've heard really good things about their in-game social incentivization, like your actual party mechanics.
Yeah, they did
A
a
lot
lot
of
with
positive stuff from my friend.
that. Look at all that active stuff going.
Gotta min-max it, man.
Every ship's doing something.
So that bug should be fixed.
What was it?
Well, it was definitely a null pointer. So I null checked faction and quest, which are the only things I think that can be null in that function. So I don't know which one it was, but
Hand switch to see it. But it was in that function specifically.
mm-hmm. Oh, it actually does give line number. It looks like it was the faction,
Weird. How's the faction?
but I null
null?
checked both of them. I mean, if you only have 4 factions in a game, isn't
That's
it?
not how
like-
it works. That's not how it does the factions.
Okay.
It doesn't add all 5 factions. It only adds factions as the ships generate them.
Sorry, can I interrupt
Yeah.
for a bug? When you first jump into a system and you spawn a quest, when you complete the quest action, you start the game, or that you start in the system unpaused instead of paused.
What?
No, that wasn't. You mean an event?
An event, yeah.
Yeah, events.
So
That's a known thing. Events override your pause state.
Oh, okay.
So when you finish an event, after you've selected on any event, select you're done, it unpauses the game.
Why don't we do Dauntless? Because Will didn't get a chance to do it last time, and it was pretty fun.
I'd
Sure.
love to play Dauntless. I have to download it though, right? That's
Yes.
a
Yeah.
stupid
Let's
question.
do it.
Pretty quick.
Oh,
And,
You should-
and there is a little bit of a tutorial that you need to get through.
Yep.
So play it a little bit before stream time.
Yep.
So I can tell Scott I played his game. Is it on Steam?
No, it's on Epic Store.
Oh, cool.
Scott who?
Rankin.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen him much lately?
Yeah, well, not after the kid, but
Yeah.
before the kid, I saw him semi-regularly.
Okay. If you see him
He's,
again
he's part of a
recently, tell him
coffee
from me.
group I go to.
Yeah.
I really like him. He's
Yeah.
I was lied to.
What?
The system has no gas giants. Everything is awful.
Did it say?
Yeah, gas giants and asteroids.
Well, you got asteroids.
The asteroids are what remain of the gas giants.
Yeah, there you go. It's Alderaan. What do you want?
Here we are.
whoa. This game looks cool. Get.
Do you like Monster Hunter?
Um.
Have you played Monster Hunter?
Yeah. I didn't really like it that much, but I don't know if it was because. So my experience with Monster Hunter was I played it single player for like 5 hours, and I was like, "This is okay."
Which one?
And then I had a friend, I don't know, one of them. And then I had a friend come over, and he and I played it together because he was on the 3DS, and I think I was on
See
the
ya.
Wii U. I think that was what it was.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And we played it together for about 8 hours straight. And after about 3 hours, I was bored, and I didn't know how to ask him to leave. And so now I hate the game.
Well,
Yep. Makes sense.
yep.
That's how it happens sometimes.
That is.
I think it's a great game for when you want to turn off your brain and like do
I
absolutely
bounced
nothing
off
with it.
Pretty hard.
You're really
I love
quiet,
it.
Hans.
Oh, sorry. I bounced off it pretty hard. I'm enjoying Dauntless.
I
It's better.
put like
I feel like it's the exact
170 hours into Monster Hunter World on PS4.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played the
Yeah.
crap out of it. And Mutiny.
That was the one after the Wii U one, right?
Yeah, I mean this is it is in the vein of
Oh, it's still bugged. That's why it didn't
Yeah.
complete. Okay. Well,
it's
see ya.
later. It's in the vein of the 3DS ones, but way smoother. I don't know. I just really got into the loop of like the hunting and the fighting and crafting better gear and yeah, doing all the crazy
Who
events.
was
I played
it?
it with a lot of people though too, so I had a blast. What's up?
All right. Well, that was my ship with a scanner. Can I build a scanner? Looks like the answer is no.
Why can't you build a scanner?
Well, I don't have enough resources for it. Oh, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
You just aren't. You might want. You're not gonna have to. You have to unpower something. Or upgrade.
What?
how much gas do I have? Or metal does it take?
40.
Oh, I crashed. Okay. Saved by the bell.
What's that crash? God damn it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a rough launch. Maybe we can clean up all these bugs in a week. I mean, certainly the galaxy map is focusable. God damn it, Carl. Bug will be pretty easy to fix.
Yeah. I can fix that one.
Yeah, especially the damn it part of it.
To be clear, that bug used to read "God damn it, George," but then he changed it.
Strong stuff. All right.
Hey, you fixed this. LRS ability doesn't pull a cooldown or activation
Yeah.
progress bar.
That's all fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Moving
fixed.
that to validate.
No, we validated. It's done.
Yeah, I validated it.
Moving that to release 6 done.
Cool.
Putting
Main release
enhanced
6
face
added.
on it.
I didn't realize there was a separate bug written for that one already. Alright, so...
Canceling an installation did not return resources from building it. Man, are we making our game for wusses?
That's where
Yes.
I'm like, I don't know. Extracting costs happens when you trigger an ability.
I mean, if that's working as intended, we can mark it as working for intended or
It's
whatever.
working as intended right now. I don't know if it's gonna be
No,
the final way that we're gonna go
When
with
you
it.
commit to an order, you commit to it.
Basically.
It's totally fixable. I just, it's not. It might not be easy to fix, but it's. I don't know.
Same.
Actually, it might not be easy to fix, but it's not super hard to fix.
No, we just have to keep track of what they actually spent, and then if it gets canceled, they just get that back.
Yeah, my only worry would be bugs that we create with discounts.
Yes.
Like, if you had a captain who reduced the cost of building it by 50%, and then you fired that captain, and then you stopped building it, you would get double back what you spent.
Ooh.
Sounds
HR for the
sounds
win.
like winning strats.
HR player skill.
It's...
Resource bucket ones.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Do we have anything else right now beyond now fixing
Nope.
crash bugs to figure out why things are crashing?
As we're all multitasking on stream.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I got my crash log.
Cool.
Oh, more than 2,000 characters. 1 second.
You can delete all the stuff at the bottom. You just need the top few lines.
Do you guys play Dauntless with a controller?
I
Yes.
do. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I do not.
Oh, it works
that's
either
why
way.
that's why you die
works
all the
either way.
time, probably.
Hey!
Wow. That is fucking savage.
Yeah, that was some shit talking right
It
there.
was.
Well, I'm playing it like a third-person shooter, so the mouse and keyboard feels right.
You can have a gun?
Hell
Actually,
yes,
yes,
you
there are
can.
guns.
It's the only reason to play the game.
That doesn't sound like Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter has guns.
Monster Hunter has a gun.
Monster
Oh,
Hunter
yeah, I
has two
knew that.
guns, two different types of guns.
I remember that.
3 if you count the gun lance.
Oh right.
No, the gun lance does not count. Not enough of a gun. Still has a lance.
Still mostly lance.
Still mostly lance and therefore not really gun.
Alrighty. Thanks, everybody. We're getting on for 2 o'clock.
Yep.
I should be back by then. I'm going to head out a little before lunch and go meet Sam Fitch, get some ramen.
Cool.
Whoa,
So,
I want
Mr.
ramen.
Sam Wood.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, so looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You know, if he
Curious
wants
how
to
he's
draw
doing.
some space.
I'll let him know.
Well, cool. All right, I'm gonna cut the stream. Bye, everybody on stream.
See y'all. Good one, stream.
Bye.
Bye-bye.